And even not like the power-up versions either, because I'm not even critical health to do those. How is this funny? He's gonna kill us. How, I didn't think, Boo knew how to use nouns correctly like that. Also, Boo backing down from a fight? Holy shit. Probably run out the timer and, fuse again later on, by the way. I just noticed something also funny. How is it that Gotenks has a correctly colored vest in his portrait, but not in the sprite? How do we do that? Yeah, the fusion ended because we can't show the portraits on screen because we don't have a full bodies of them. Look at Boo asserting himself. Holy sh**. I'm sure our dads will be fine. About that. So everyone's getting their shit rocked. So is this gonna result in a straight up alternate ending? I don't know. Let's find out. You know what I mean by ultimate? The critical health air super that costs more ki. Guess what that move is? What is that move? Pray tell. Also, I genuinely wasn't sure that was referring to or not. The labeling of supers and ultimates in this game is very weird because like you have a ground super, which is like L1 circle. No fucking way, really? I mean, I believe you because, I mean, it's still Arc System works at the end of the day. They do some wacky choices here and there, but still, my god. Huh. Also, speaking of which and wacky decisions, no Super Boo still. He doesn't exist. We have, we have Justin Cook erasure going on. Search for his name for a second there. Yep. We could have another round of the Cell games. Do that. That sounds really fucking fun, actually. The longer we wait, the more likely the Saiyans win. You're waiting regardless. I will end the Saiyan race here and now. Well, except Tarble. Doesn't just play Kid Buu too. No, I think that's Josh. Forgot his last name. No, it's I don't remember his name offhand. It was Josh something. Yeah, Majin Buu is does Kid Buu also, the English voices. Yeah, Justin Cook does Super Boos and Raditz. I almost said Tien, but that's a different I forgot who his name was. You're Saiyans too. I'd prefer to kill you, but I think I'll think about it. If I find a use for you, I'll let you live. Well, look at you. Yeah, that's right. Raditz is one of the good ones. Good, I guess. Right? Dying taught me the importance of being alive. Wow, actually, how altruistic. Or rather, how pragmatic of you. Love to kill you, degenerate Saiyans, with Frieza comes first. Not even enjoying Super Trunks here. That'd be funny. So, you think this version of Trunks has Super Saiyan 2 or what? I mean, not impossible. If we're this far down the timeline, then yeah, we probably dealt with Deborah and Majin Buu by now. Or at least Deborah and Babidi in his timeline. So, probably. John Bergman, thank you. I was thinking of someone else. I was about to say Josh Gramillion, but that's Mihawk and not him. Trunks slipped through my fingers once. You let him go. I can't help but think Cell is just a sleeper agent at this point in time. I'd say sleeper Cell, but that would not be the correct terminology. Also, if you don't know, that Frieza second form assist, by the way, is like one of the best in the game. Like, it really is. Look how fast it is. Literally full screen. Once we get to adventure mode, we can choose whatever assist we want. I'll start going a little bit more into why some of them are crazy and the ones you want to get, more or less. Anyway, shouts to that. Really, so that just happened moment. Also, I think this move's kind of awesome. I don't know exactly why, but it's pretty neat. Huge pushback. Can also Dragon Dash off of it. I'm pretty sure you can use it in a combo to do some weird shit. Anyway, let me put that push counter. Quarter ceiling. God, these conversions are so cool. So a little history lesson for you folks. If you remember what we covering in Arc System Works history here. So you may remember the fact that Supersonic Warriors 1 and 2 was also done by Arc System Works. And something I just find very funny, that Cell's second form assist where he's just gobbling dudes up. Yeah, that's also his one of his ultimates in fucking Supersonic Warriors 2 as well, where he just on like Vor's people. Oh my god, it's very prominent here. The fucking full iris here for Super Saiyan 3 on Super Saiyan 1 Trunks. Probably 1. It doesn't look like 2. It's kind of noticeable. Holy shit. The universe is mine. Well, you gotta deal with the cat first. Funny thing is, in Super Saiyan War 1 and 2, we delete Kid Buu and keep Super Buu. That is so weird. Why the about face on that? Yeah, I just remembered I got a close theme in the background. Oopsie. Oh, you guys. Also, YouTube, I'm gonna be upfront with you right now. So I mentioned the thing about we're probably gonna be doing a lot more DS and 3DS games in the future. Now that I have the technology to be able to record these games adequately. So, I'll be honest, I'm hitting a little bit of a brick wall for Dragon Ball Z games I could do. First of all, if you're seeing this, by all means, leave down in the comments below what games you want me to do. But, also, I was about to make mention, Dragon Ball Fusions, the really cool 5-way fusion dance you could do. I forgot, it has a term, I forget what it was off the top of my head. But if you guys just do that, then you'll be all set. I do kind of want to fuck with that game a little bit, not gonna lie. You know what? After I'm done with stream tonight, I might go try to find an ISO for it. Actually, Kurt, do you have an ISO for it? I'll take that off your hands if you're not doing much with it right now. 2 shadows blocked its path. Yeah, I think, dude, you would not. Anyone else remember Namek Saga where Frieza just breathed and just knocked out a whole bunch of Namekians? Yeah, I think you could easily do that against you guys. Like, even regularly. There's something really nice to be said here about Raditz actually looking out for his family. You don't get that a lot. My body was moving before I even knew it. Sasuke has entered the chat. The hell about Naruto? I have 2, the USA version with no patches and the EU version with patches. Which one? USA version, no patches, I guess. I can work with that. Then again, I also want to do the European version because it'll also be 60 FPS and it'll have Trunks' wooden sword. That would be very funny. Yeah, I wonder who this could be. I've never felt Ki this strong before. Dude, you say that like every 5 minutes in this show. Reminds me of Kakarot. Who could it be? I guess we'll find out next time. If I don't use that as an outro for a video, I'll be very annoyed. Okay, and now we're fighting Goku and Gohan. I'm glad we're at least acknowledging that Ultimate Gohan is in fact stronger than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So that's really nice, I guess. Just as soon as he was about to bring the axe down on the execution. Oh, hi, Bardock. Yes, also, since this is after, actually a good amount after the Bardock special dropped. Yeah, Bardock can go Super Saiyan in his ultimate, just so you are aware of this fact. And hi, Broly. Oh god, Broly's on Earth again. Oh no. Oh god, this is the first time I can talk about him. So, chat, and YouTube, I want you to look closely at Broly here. What is up with like it feels like the proportions are different here. Specifically, it feels like Broly's head is actually too small for his body. Sorry, too big for his body. And it looks like they just like drew his head separately and plopped onto the separate PNG and didn't resize it. This really bothers me. I don't know why. It just looks like his head's way too big for his body. Anyway, yeah, hi Bardock. So good. The fact that Bardock and Broly managed to actually get over here without Broly immediately deep sixing Bardock for looking like Goku really impresses me. Especially since it's Z Broly, where it's like, yeah, not the brightest tool in the shed, that's for sure. Someone did a video essay on YouTube, quote unquote video essay, where it's titled, Nobody Understands Z Broly, and I should go take a look at it because while dunking on Z Broly is fun and deserved, I am open to ideas about him actually not being that terrible, so, you know, that makes him mine Goten's grandfather. True. I mean, you kind of already have a grandfather. It's called Grandpa Gohan, but, you know, he's not here right now. And these are my grandsons. Why do they all literally look like me? Or at least Goten does. Alright, we're sparring, I guess. Cool. Guess who I'm going to stick to? I don't have a choice. And we brought Turles as backup. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I don't remember shit about Bardock, but I will try him out regardless. Kill driver? Yep, kill driver. Weird combo. I will say, it is really neat having a more modest version of Bardock in one of these games. Again, Arc System works, and this isn't Dragon Ball FighterZ, but like, you don't know how much my opinion of Bardock was soured over the years because of fucking Dragon Ball FighterZ. Holy shit. So obnoxious. Did that one circle just do an actual reflect? Like the same animation and everything? That is so fucking wild. Oh god, that's really good range. Also, his blocking is really good. Like, he's not overextending at all. Oh shit, that fucking follow-up kick has no range. Yep. Yep. Come on. Finally got him impatient. Nice. Well, that's not the move I thought it was going to be. That's his overhead. That's pretty... Holy shit, that just spiked right down the ground. Alright, well... There it is. Now I'm getting somewhere. Super Saiyan? Nope. Still pretty cool, though. I was trying... I don't know why I was just missing all of my counters there. Where Beam struggling a Spirit Bomb. I don't like my odds there, Sweaty, but okay. I guess we'll win anyway. For record, for the buttons that you want to rock back and forth, what I'm doing is this is a trick I've been doing in like every fighting game that requires button mashing. What I do is I just hold like my left thumb over the D-pad, right thumb over the face buttons. I just kind of rock them back and forth. That way I'm getting as many button presses as I can. Okay, I don't know how much battle experience Bardock would have, but he was fighting on the front lines all the time, so maybe he's got some chops under his belt. I don't know. I will say, Bardock's fights in his special were not the special, and Father of Goku were really good. So, fair shit, I guess. I'll train you after I kill Frieza. Hey, at least you're tackling the problem at the roots. Yeah, he's like, dibs. Broly, behave yourself. Alright, Frieza, you need to remember to do some extra push-ups and you'll be able to go Golden Frieza, apparently. Wait, so Bardock is really just gonna fight Broly? Or rather... Okay. So I feel like the Broly okay, Bardock did get the juice, I guess. It's just very funny seeing that Broly also got it. We just really can't stop hammering this home right now. Okay. You think this is a timeline where Goku actually knows who Broly is? I don't think it's a matter of being as strong as I think he just wants to kill Goku specifically. Jeez, everyone wants to fucking kill him. Yeah, right? Yeah, let me do a few push-ups and I'll be good to go. And then just immediately pops gold. Holy shit, that'd be so funny. Yeah, so Vegeta wants to kill Goku. I'm amazed we still have that animosity going right now. Broly wants to kill Goku. Frieza wants to kill Goku. Just everyone just really wants him dead. Maybe Goku was onto something with saying that if he weren't on Earth, then there wouldn't be nearly as many problems. Also, hi Broly. Still the second best character in the game, apparently. Now, if you're wondering why, he's kind of got good range. Now, first of all, he's not the zoning god that he is in fighters, luckily. You press the Ki Blast button, he only shoots one Ki Blast, really good. Also, he's kind of susceptible to some bullshit. Also, yeah, that's the connector for going for the Outburst Blast, kind of cool. It's just a dream. They brought this move back, by the way, for Sparking Zero. I fucking love it. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention this earlier. Sparking Zero is apparently actually getting to its superhero DLC. Really glad to hear about that. Boom. Also, 2M has like fucking huge range. Alright, let me see if I can actually do combos. Now, first of all, we're gonna get a lot more use out of Broly going into what was the thing called? Came out also a week ago. Wow, I'm really behind with the game. We're gonna get a lot more use out of Broly in Avenger mode, so don't worry. There'll be plenty of chances to show him off. You kind of have to. There's I kind of touched on this a little bit. Yeah, the Avenger mode is kind of fucking hard. So you really want to bring the best you can possibly bring with you. I am a devil. I thought you were the devil, or I thought you were a demon. Make up your mind. I'm glad he's prioritizing, I guess. Gotta keep the stack in order. Yeah, Cell, it looks like... Wait, what do you mean this universe? This is the same universe from before. Frieza's just like, oh, you guys never pay attention to me. Literally just that kind of writing. I guess. Can't we just wait for Goku's out to take out Frieza? I feel like there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen right now. I'll destroy his planet. I feel like there's a lot of people who try to stop you. Ah, there's the infighting. The egos were gonna butt eventually. No scrap hit android can match me. You sure? Again, hey, Vegeta, you still know how to... Did we ever teach him fusion in this timeline? Maybe. Oh, hi. Look, Beerus. Hi. Holy fuck. I love how bad their portraits are. Also, shoutouts to, I think, Whis being like the one assist character in the entire game who has a full portrait. That's so crazy. God, these look really bad. Okay, where do I even begin with this? Pretty sure that forehead's way too big for Whis. Also, he's like either way too big or way too close to the camera compared to the others. Yeah, they just kind of showed up. It's kind of funny. I've never heard of a Super Saiyan God. Oh, we'll work on that. Yeah. The Super Saiyan God is even stronger than a Super Saiyan. There's a lot of things stronger than a Super Saiyan. We'll have to be more specific. Anyway, also, maybe we should be more specific and say Saiyan God. That might be a little bit more apt. Stronger than a Super Saiyan? What nonsense. Aren't you stronger than a Super Saiyan? I thought that was the lore. My answers, and my ancestor chilled never mentioned anything more powerful than Super. Well, Goku's like going 3 here right now, I guess, but also, fuck your ancestor. He is such an annoying little shithead. Also, worst design. Chilled might actually be one of the worst designs ever put out by Toriyama, and that's impressive. Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess this is very funny. He also took out Frieza, Cell, Majin Buu, and Broly as they attack. We really just... We off-screened the actual threat here. That's so... Literally the entire crux of the story then has been amassing enough villains that would attract Beerus' attention. And Beerus was the ultimate, like, actual bait and switch here. No conclusion on, you know, actually dealing with the villains in question. Just, yeah, just gonna skip it. Kind of bad. Yeah, sweaty, that's kind of bad. Also, you just took out like 2 Saiyans who might possibly become Super Saiyan God. I would like to mention that right now. Anyway. Hey, who's that skinny looking Goku over there? Very odd. And Bardock, how do you remember this story? Okay, I guess he was alive during a time when that story would have been passed around. That's Beerus, he's a dick. Oh, not even just that. The fucking the focus of the story is just really bad too. So, oof. Can you become Super Saiyan God or not? We're working on it. Dad. Don't call me Dad's creepy. Why not? It's endearing. Look, if we're facing imminent death, we may as well enjoy the small things anyway. If 5 pure-hearted Saiyans hold hands. It's still funny how oddly simple this ritual is, but the problem is that the Saiyans are historically just such a bunch of marauding cunts and losers that there's never like even remotely close to 6 of these guys at any given point in time. Only Gohan and Goten even begin to qualify. I mean, Goku's there. Me, Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks, the big one. We're going with Broly. Then Gotenks and my dad. Why not wait for Gotenks to defuse so we can get more? If you're including Vegeta, why aren't you including me? Good question, actually. Because you're brought back as a villain. And Broly isn't. And Broly isn't. Okay. I don't call Vegeta's heart pure either. Well, we're questioning our morality. This is so great. Sure is great. Beerus doesn't notice the time travel and offer him yet. Oh my god, no kidding. Wait, Trunks is here. Why aren't we offering him a spot in the circle? Always stronger if strong people power me up. That is not how this works at all. It literally the rules and conditions is literally just 5 pure-hearted Saiyans. There's nothing in there about their powers actually going into it. So is anyone else bothered by this one line, or is it just me? But anyway, yeah, completely forgetting about Trunks. Raditz just wants to connect with his brother in some way. You burn the bridge, bro. Big bro. Yeah, seriously. Uh-huh. Oh, that's a weird looking render. Oh, is it lighting? I can't even tell, dude. Holy shit. Anyway, so it's still extremely funny this is Super Saiyan God because Goku has not gone Super Saiyan as a quote Super Saiyan God. In fact, if it's a god of Saiyans, then it should be called Saiyan God rather than Super Saiyan God. It's almost like this form had no sort of future proofing whatsoever, but I selected the design even though the marketing back for it was terrible because they didn't plan for any more sequels to come out after Battle of God, so they just went with the easy marketing decision, Super Saiyan God. Ugh. Sorry, I had to get it out of my system really fast. Cool sound though. We'll know for sure if we fight. Come at me. Well, I'm glad we got that result very quickly. So seriously, we just get... they mentioned the big one. So does that mean that we actually got Broly to join the line? Why did Broly join the line? He got resurrected as a villain also. No, wait, I think it was neutral. Very funny. Wait, why did Bardock come back then? Because I thought they only resurrected the people defeated by Goku. What, you don't like the name Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan? I don't know, man. It just feels like there wasn't a lot of future-proofing done if we're, you know, like if we get to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved, or when we have to call Goku Black Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Rose. I'm just saying, I think there wasn't a lot of thought put into that. Ow. Excuse me. Anyway, I actually don't know shit about Beerus in this game. Oopsie. Why bothering bringing out the sun projectile if you're just gonna shoot a beam out of it? What? That was kind of odd. I think I'll probably try to put some time into Beerus going into adventure mode. That way I can try him out a bit. Gonna begin to match you. That's not true. You did pretty well for yourself. But this is the 7th universe. I am God's destruction. Yeah, and then it would come out that there's only like, okay, I keep forgetting a number. It was like 14 or 40 remaining other viable planets that are left in the universe because Beerus destroyed all of them. Oops. There are 12 universes in all. Plenty of strong people out there. I still love that being dropped. Like, yeah, that's a very obvious stinger to getting people to check out the Dragon Ball Super when it drops. Wait, hold on, I have a question actually. Did Goku have his regular gi when he was Super Saiyan God just now, or was it the one from Dragon Ball, the movie? I actually don't know. I should have been paying attention to that. Nah, Goku was counting Saiyans. He said Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks, the big one, then Gotenks to my dad. He was clarifying future Trunks. Ah, I see. This is very funny though. We teleported sleeping fools to an empty star. I like how he didn't kill them all. 28? Ah, that sounds about right. The revived villains are headed for Planet 904 in Blue 4032. I don't think that's the quadrants like idea they use in the show itself, but okay. Bye. Yeah, why'd you bother moving Bardock? What? Oh, were they not villains? Well, I'm glad we didn't accidentally teleport Vegeta as well. That's according to Shin, he's shit at his job. More like he lets Beerus walk all over him. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. Should threaten to unalive himself more often in order to use that as a leverage against Beerus. God. I hate how I just had to say it because, I mean, like, I say some slurs every once in a while anyway as for educational purposes, but oh man, sometimes YouTube brain rot infects me and I do actually say like game ended like ironically, but I wonder how long that's going to be ironic and before it actually infects everyone else's like a actual picture of their lexicon. It's a really dire state what YouTube's AdSense has done to people. Beerus would seal him away like he did Elder Kai. Yeah, true. Peace prevailed. Meanwhile, in this innocuous planet, I thought they clarified they were moved to a star or something. I love how they got caught up in that too. Well, sorry, Trunks, you're not getting a hot girlfriend in the future. Also, now with all the kid versions, although I guess that means we got the cute adult Mai. I'm sorry, I've come to appreciate her. She's really cute. I want to go back to Earth. Well, you're sorry, kids, you're sucking. So, shouldn't Cell be able to teleport out of here? Maybe? There must be more Dragon Balls and there must be more power inside. Let's gather Dragon Balls. Where? What Dragon Balls? Yeah, I'm just saying, Cell can sense ki and also use instant transmission. So I mean, theoretically, unless the planet's like so far away. No, that's not even true because it had to be the same universe. So why can't he just teleport back? I think I'm the only one who's considering these things. Title named Heroes with God Power. Okay. Region Cell can breathe in space and both Cell and Boo can teleport. This is not a threat. Yeah, seriously, it's even if nothing else, this is just a temporary inconvenience considering instant transmission on Cell. But you know what? It is what it is. I mean, it's still a bit of a silly story mode, and I think it was kind of amusing for the most part, but yeah, that was far from the best mode I've ever seen in these games. Although, considering it was like an entire arc unto itself as an inclusion, I think I'll take that. It's not the worst thing ever or anything. Okay, so now we've done all the main story, and I made this joke before. If I were a lesser Let's Player, I would consider this the end of the Let's Play and just consider this a GG and go home. But unfortunately, that is not the case. In fact, we have a lot more work ahead of us. It's a little thing called Adventure Mode, and boy howdy, is there a lot of work to do here. It's gonna be a little bit difficult, that's for goddamn sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we will begin that in earnest, and I'll show you a couple of teams that are gonna be focusing on for it, and I'll also get to show you all the assists I have for it. Boo can also breathe in space. I've got to say that. Maybe even some of the Freezer Force. Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah. Also, you know, Kid Boo knows instant transmission. Cell knows instant transmission. Cell, Frieza, and Kid Boo can all breathe in space. It's just a matter of like, again, instant transmission is like the big thing here. They wouldn't be able to sense them from a distance anyway because their power levels are so low that it would just kind of get mishmashed into the fabric of like the universe. But you know, anyway, I'm not gonna look into it too much because again, it's just my thing. Probably should just kill them, but well, it is what it is. Also, it's gonna make it difficult for you to come back and res up. Anyway, be back in a bit, boys.